The Lenmed La Verna private hospital has a rich and noble history spanning over 100 years. It even played a crucial role in the Anglo-Boer War and during the siege of Ladysmith. Since its establishment, La Verna Hospital has endured and evolved, and saved the lives of thousands of people. Currently, it is the most acclaimed private hospital in the area, featuring residential and visiting specialists who save lives with the cutting edge of modern medicine. With outstanding service from its fantastic staff, Lenmed La Verna Private Hospital has that comforting, homely hospitality that can only be earned through such a remarkable and reputable heritage.
La Verna Private Hospital in Ladysmith in KwaZulu-Natal will this morning be performing an hydrocelectomy surgery on 30-year-old Nthando Mholngo, who had been living with a swollen testicle for 6 years. The hospital had volunteered to treat Mhlongo's condition after his story was told by Newsroom Africa 2 weeks ago. Mhlongo was welcomed by the team of medical professionals during his admission to the hospital yesterday afternoon. He faced a public humiliation and stigma since he was 24 years old because of his appearance. Newsroom Africa's Phila Mthembu has been walking this journey with Mhlongo and now joins us live from the hospital. Phila, very good morning to you. I remember when you first had this interview with him, with Nthando, and speaking about the humiliation around it. But is there a sense of relief, at least from his end, that he is about to have the surgery, which in all cases will change his life drastically?
Good morning to you, Aldrin. Absolutely. I mean, the last time we spoke to him was yesterday afternoon when he was admitted to this hospital, telling us that although he's fearful because this is going to be his first surgery ever, but he is very confident and very excited that he is now about to receive the help that he had been longing for 6 years. But before we got here, we actually started at his home in Inanda, back in Durban, and we were there with community members, his neighbors, and also his sister, basically joining hands in prayer and just wishing him well as he, undergoes this journey. So he's going to be operated on this morning. The surgery is expected to start at around 9:30 with a urology specialist, Dr. Nkosi, who's going to be walking Mhlongo, throughout this journey, Aldrin. So we can expect this surgery, to take at around an hour and 30 minutes or so. And we are very confident as well, judging from the reception, the welcome that Mhlongo received here yesterday by a professional medical team, and just welcoming him and just giving him assurance and just also embracing him and bundling him and telling him that they are going to do their best, to help him with this particular condition that he's currently living with. Emotions are probably very high this morning. We haven't spoken to him yet, but we're hoping to do so in the next hour. Speaking of Dr. Nkosi, his urologist, he did speak to us and also explained where to from here, basically telling us about the admission process, and that's what this morning is likely to look like. Take a listen.
He's going to be, as he has been admitted, he's going to be cancelled. He's going to be done a pre-op workup, including anesthetic pre-op workup. Certain bloods will be taken and the ECGs, the X-rays, prior to a procedure. And then he's going to be given a consent, informed consent, prior to 9:30 in the morning. He's going to be operated on for hydrocelectomy and the plastic surgical reconstruction of the scrotum, which can take roughly about 1 hour, 20 minutes.
And there you have it, Aldrin. Dr. Nkosi basically telling us there about the process that we can expect this morning. So in the next hour, we are going to try and speak to Mhlongo before the surgery and to just get, a sense of how he's feeling this morning and, just basically engage with him with regards to that, Aldrin.
Well, thank you so much for that update there, and well done on the story, Pilar. This is life-changing indeed.
Nthando,
Pilar,
take us through your emotions. We are here in hospital a day before the surgery. How do you feel?
to be honest, I don't know how I'm feeling right now. It's just an explosion of emotions. But hopefully tomorrow with Dr. Nkosi, everything's gonna go well. I do have hope and I do trust him.
And how has the reception been here?
They are welcoming. They have smiles on their face. It's very. I get comfortable when people are smiling. So they did welcome me with a warm smile, and we have a friendly conversation. They show me to feel at home. I do feel home away from home.
Okay, so are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yes, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, but a little bit scared because this is my first time going for theater. So, but I'm crossing my fingers and I'm praying to God to everything's gonna go well.
What message would you like to say to the hospital?
No, first of all, I would like to thank the management of La Verna Hospital for this opportunity they've given me. I know this is not something that it's easy to do for anyone, but I'm happy they did understand my pain. So I'm very grateful for them for reaching out, and hopefully everything's going to go well.
Nicholas Tulani Nkosi. I'm a urologist by profession, and I specialize strictly with urinary tract system and the urogenital system. Like we had this case where the patient had hydrocele for a period of 6 years. It's coming from Dele with chronic scrotal swelling that extends to almost just below the knee. It's a patient that will certainly going to benefit from surgical procedure, hydrocelectomy, and plastic surgical procedure for the reduction of the scrotal skin that is in the abscess. So that will be done tomorrow at about 9:30 in the morning. We expect the healing to be within 2 to 3 weeks, and his manhood will be preserved as well as fertility. It's a simple procedure where whenever you are doing hydrocelectomy, you reset and drain out the fluid and reset also the layers that have been secreting this excess fluid. And surgically to reduce the excess skin because it's quite huge. It needs a surgical procedure to reduce it, which will help them quite a lot. And right now the patient has been admitted for a pre-op workup and a further assessment by the anesthetist so that the next day we are sure that our patient is fit for operation.
Okay,
Yes,
ready?
All right.
Okay, first would you please introduce yourself, give us the name, surname, as well as your designation here. And please also just tell us about what led to you guys doing this for Nthando. What caught your attention so much that you agreed to help him?
So my name is Avishkar Rampiari. I'm the hospital manager, head of this institute in Lenmed La Verna private hospital in Ladysmith. I've heard through of Nthando's story when it came to, it's making a lot of social media rounds, and Lenmed is a group that was built by the community for communities. And we looked at, given the fact that we turned 40 years this year, we were also looking at how can we give back to the communities for all of the years of what we've been able to build in this organization. And Nthando's story struck us because it was something that we saw that somebody needed help. And this person was not getting help where they were at the moment. And that's when we engaged with Dr. Nkosi, our urologist, and it came to a point where he was quite confident that this is something that he could fix. And we engaged and we had some discussions around it, and then we thought, look, I think that as much as we want to, be a private healthcare group, it's all about how we give back as well to our environments and the communities in which we serve. And that's when we thought, this is life-changing. We're changing a man's life, his way of life, and he's got not been easy, I think, the journey that he's been through over the last 6 years odd. So the fact that we can change, the fact that we can add value is something that we pride ourselves on at Lenmed and here at La Verna Hospital.
Okay, and how important is it for medical institutions to help people who are in a similar situation as Nthando?
Look, I think that if you look at our country, it's not been through the easiest financial times in recent years. If we look at what we're seeing in the private healthcare space and in the government healthcare space, I think that there's certain individuals that do require assistance that sometimes maybe can't get to it in time. And I think that collaboration between public and private is something that I would pride myself on, or something that I would look to as an opportunity to grow our healthcare system as a whole system for the country, as opposed to looking at it with divisions of private versus public. And I think there's a lot of opportunity, because I don't think Nthando is an isolated story. I think that there's more out there that will probably need that help as well. And the fact that we can actually give back, I think, speaks to the necessity of private and public supporting each other through our healthcare journey.
Yeah. And any message for Nthando?
Well, I spoke to him a little bit earlier, and I think it's a bit of an emotional day for him. I've engaged with him, and I think for me it's just, I want him to leave here with a better quality of life. I want him to be able to walk out and really embrace his tomorrow and embrace each day that comes for him. I think that it's quite a limiting disease that he's got. There's very limited things that he can do and challenges that he faces. So my hope for Nthando is when he leaves, he is able to get back to doing his best in life and giving back to the communities in which he comes from. And really, I think for us, it's just about making that difference in that person's life. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. See, you are natural.
So I can see, you might not say it's different. You're in good hands. You're going to have regards. Also, you've never been to theater. No, I don't think you can be seen. But also you just remember that you're when they get into that point, and when you come out of the door, that is
All right, let's come back home now. And a KwaZulu-Natal man who's been living with a rare medical condition has undergone surgery at the La Verna private hospital in Ladysmith. For 6 years, 30-year-old Nthando Mholngo has been unable to lead a normal life because of his excessively swollen testicles. Now, doctors who performed the delicate 4-hour surgery yesterday say it may take up to 3 weeks for him to recover. Newsroom Africa's Pilam Tembu brings us this report, and by the time it is done, I would have said goodbye to you and thank you for watching this evening.
How are you feeling today?
Still that cocktails of emotions, bruh. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I was just telling the staff, yeah, if I'm dreaming, please guys don't wake me up. Because now I'm really happy. The last time I saw myself, I had a huge scrotum, but now it's gone. It's gone. Thank you to Dr. Nkosi. God really showed himself on that doctor. He did everything exceptional, bruh. As he told me, everything's going to be okay, and then it went well. He was so convincing, and I'm glad I did trust him with this. He did help me. I don't even want to say I'm getting emotional now, you know, because my life is changing, bruh. It's coming back. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. And I want to thank the whole of South Africa for the prayers. God did answer their prayers. It shows that if everyone prays on one thing, God listens, bruh.
Yeah. And what does it mean for you? You had told us that you visited medical institutions and you were told before that they were not going to be able to help you. So for you to reach this stage today, this is where you are. What does this mean to you?
Yo, man, to be honest with you, Pila, I was led to believe that we don't have doctors here in South Africa. But then La Verna Hospital with Dr. Nkosi proved me wrong, because they did their work, and I'm happy. I was even speaking with the managers here. I was speaking to them. They told me there's no thank you, we are trying. And then I told them, no, you guys are not trying, you're not doing it. La Verna Hospital is the best. Thank you very much to the management. That's the term I was looking for. Yeah, thank you very much to the management and the staff. Yeah, bruh, they smile, they give me company. I'm alone in this room, as you can see, but I wasn't alone. I was always here. I've never even pressed the bell. They were always coming in. It's like they were reading my mind. Thank you very much, La Verna Hospital, and thank you for giving me back hope. And I do believe in doctors now. Thank you very much.
So are you ready to chase your farming dream now?
Bruh, you don't know, bruh. I was eating grapes. The hospital gave me a welcoming package, and there was grapes inside, and I was happy. It was grapes with seeds inside. And then I took the seeds and put them in my bag, and I'm like, I'm gonna go sow them at home. Yeah. I'm really happy. Things are going to happen now. I'll be able to follow my dream. I just have to work hard, I know, and I'm just happy that I do have the opportunity now. You know, it's possible now. You know, I can see it happening. You know, because that Table Mountain is gone now, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So yeah, man, like I'm saying, you're looking, your face looking bright, looking.
Bruh, I don't know what to say. It's just a mixture of emotions. I'm excited. I'm happy. I don't know what to say, but I'm happy. Okay. When I look down there now, there's something that I don't.
You feel like a different
now.
person. Like it's not your body anymore.
Yeah.
It'll take you like maybe a day to get used to. I'm sure.
Yeah. Because you know, when I'm moving, I still wanna touch this. Because you know, when I had it, I normally move with it and
Adjust it as
hold
you-
it
yeah,
and adjust
make
it.
up
But
as
now
well.
I don't have to. Now.
Okay.
That's all gone.
So did they weigh the entire mask or the entire thing? Did they tell you how much it was?
No, they didn't tell me the weight, but
But I mean, just on the side of it, because they're carrying like a little bag
Dr.
with you
Nkosi
everywhere.
told me that it almost reached like 20 liters.
20 liters.
Yes.
Yes, so that would be like about 20 kgs, more or less. Estimating. That's like, yeah, that's like carrying like a heavy parcel.
Yeah.
You know?
We're gonna have to weigh him again to see exactly how many kgs
He's
he
lost,
weighs.
yeah. And moving forward, like, how's your experience been with the Verna Hospital? And
Right, exceptional. The staff is over welcoming, bruh. They always smiling, you know. They make me feel home away from home.
right.
Like they keep me company because you know, as you can see, I'm alone in this room. But
Right.
they always there, bruh. They check up on me. I don't even have to press the button. They just pop in. Are you okay?
Nice.
They've been treating me quite good.
Okay.
I won't lie.
And the management has come to see you as well. and-
Yes, the management came and then I told them, I did thanks them as well, and then they told me they're trying, and I told them, no, you guys are not trying.
Right.
You guys are doing it.
Yeah, they're making it happen,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, they are doing it, man. And I wish they can do it to many more people, man.
Right,
Yeah,
Like, send help to people who have been struggling with things over the while and
Yeah.
help them out.
yeah. Because you know, I was led to lose hope on doctors. Because as I've been told before, there's nothing they can do for me. Another hospital told me that though. And then La Verna, Dr. Nkosi came through, right? And then they made it happen. And so now I believe on South African doctors. In South Africa, we do have doctors.
There is hope for us.
Yeah,
South
bruh.
African citizens.
I'm sure Dr. Nkosi is gonna groom some other guys as well. So we are in good hands. We are in good hands.
Because this story has gone national in the last couple of days. I mean, we had the guys from News Africa,
Yes, yes.
News Africa, sorry,
News
and
Africa.
they're quite a big channel. And I believe they had a few guests today as well from the media and from the
Yeah, I
municipality.
even had the royalty. Today there was royalty.
Really?
Yeah.
So you probably did the crew and
Yeah, with the crew, they
Right,
gave
those
me
journalists,
gifts and
Nice,
they
nice.
gave me a prayer. I really appreciate that.
That's good. We appreciate all the support. I mean, you know, there's no such thing as enough prayer. Like, you know,
Yeah, right.
the more praise you get, the better for all of us. And any other comments you have about like going forward? So, like, I'm more curious about like, are you looking forward to like playing soccer with your son now?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
stuff like that?
I'm looking forward to go to the ground and watch him play soccer,
Right,
teach him one or two moves, you know, because I used to play soccer as well
Okay,
when I was
okay.
growing up. And yeah, man, to chase my dream, man.
And I'm sure for your kid as well. I mean, seeing other dads playing with their sons, his friends and stuff.
Yeah, because he was always complaining that, well, why don't you go with me? You know?
Right.
And now I don't have an excuse now.
For sure.
I don't have an excuse.
I mean, you even mentioned like going to a shopping mall just to do groceries or to pick up the eyes and
Hey, you know, when I don't even know when last I went to Gateway Mall because I live in Durban. So there's a new shopping center there down in Umhlanga called what's this? Pearls and
yes.
Ocean Mall. There's a new Ocean Mall there in
Right.
Umhlanga. I've never seen that. I've never been there.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go there, bruh.
the world is literally open to you now.
I really want to travel, bruh, because
Right,
I've been like indoors in one place, you know. So I really want to travel, maybe.
So it's even using like public transport and stuff being difficult with people staring at you or asking you what questions?
Yes,
or-
bro, it's been difficult because when I had to wait for a taxi with no one in front because I wanted to sit in front because when I'm sitting here, I would just keep on standing up for people to move. So if I can be in the front, it was okay. So every time I go, maybe when I go somewhere with the taxi, I'll wait for a taxi with no one in the front seats.
So literally, like again, the world's open to you again now. You know, you start living again.
Bruh. Yeah.
And Dr. Nkosi also mentioned like, you know, your sex life will return.
Yes.
I mean, as a man, as a young man, that's quite an important part of our lives. We don't speak about it too much, but it's an important part of our lives.
Yeah, because I really want a big family.
Right. And now you can continue the journey now.
You see,
you give your voice to some brothers and sisters.
Yes, right.
Nice.
My son needs a sister,
Right.
or a brother.
Right. Give you the big brother now. Thanking La Verna and Dr. Nkosi and the staff. You can actually look in the camera and do that one.
No, I just want to thank the La Verna Hospital, the management, the staff, Dr. Nkosi, everyone. Thank you very much. You guys changed my life. Just know that you guys are life changers. Please keep it up. Do it to others.
Spread the love.
Spread the love, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shut up.
Cheers,
I
man.
really appreciate that.
Cheers, man.
Thanks.
Nthando is at. So we're just going to catch up with him before he makes his way home this morning. I don't even want to waste time, my lady. I'm just going to bring him in. Nthando, good morning. How are you feeling today in going home?
It is a good one. I would like to say good morning to the whole of South Africa. It's just a mix of emotion. I'm excited for going home. And I'm really sad I'm leaving this place, man. You know, it's been very good, yeah. You know, it doesn't feel like a discharge. I was telling Avishka, the management, it doesn't feel like a discharge. It's like I'm checking out, you know, on a 5-star hotel. Like the treatment I've been receiving here, it's phenomenal.
So what are you looking forward to the most now that you're going home? I remember you told me that you've got a dream of becoming a successful farmer. Can you see that, you know, being pursued now?
No, man, I'm going to take everything slowly because I still have to heal first, you know, with doctor's orders. Dr. Nkosi has been good and, you know, man, I'm still going to chase my dreams and it's possible now, you know. I feel like I can do anything now, you know. You know, this place has changed my life for the better. You know, I was misled that here in South Africa we don't have good doctors, but then the management here showed me Dr. Nkosi. He's a life changer, man. He's an angel. He's an angel. He's sent from heaven, bruh.
Okay, and before I bring in Avishkar from here, let us just reflect a bit your journey from when you got here and how you were feeling at the time and how you're feeling now. Just take us through all of that.
You know, when I first heard from you, Pila, that La Verna called and they're reaching out, I was like, okay, there's a hospital in Umnambiti. You know, I always heard stories about Umnambiti, you know, but then I came here, I saw the place is very beautiful, you know, the people here are very friendly. You know, I've been getting visitors. As you can see here in my room, there's a lot of gifts. You know, I've been receiving gifts from the community here. You know, I'm really happy, man. The first day I came in here, the guys were welcoming. They had smiles on their faces. Even still today, they still smile, right? nurses, the staff here, I don't know, I was asking Vishka if maybe you guys have it like an AI HR, because it's like everyone here does the same thing. They are very good at what they do.
All right, thank you so much. There you have it there, Lady, and Nthando basically speaking to us and just showing us and telling us how happy he is, a very happy Nthando that you've just seen. I'm just going to quickly bring in the hospital manager, Avishkar. Thank you so much for taking time. You're speaking to us live in East Room Africa. I mean, if you could just take us back from when you actually heard Nthando's story and jumping into assisting him.
Yeah, thanks, Peter, and again, good morning to your viewers. I think when we first heard of the story, it was quite trending, and we saw a man that was living in a lot of discomfort, a lot of distress, and he wasn't living his full life, he wasn't living his best life, and we always thought as a Lenmed community, as a Lenmed hospital group, we were born in the communities for our community members, and at La Verna we pride ourselves on being there for our community, being a community-based hospital as well. So we wanted to see how can we assist? So that's when the conversation started with Dr. Nkosi. And he engaged with us because the case, from what we understood, Nthando was living this for 6 years. And there was no signs of it getting better for him, and he was sort of being shunned away from different healthcare institutes. So we pride ourselves on excellent patient outcomes, and we were quite confident that we could drive the process to get him back into the community and reintegrate him back into his community and also give back in terms of prosperity to him. So that's when we embarked on the project, and initially we had a vision of what we wanted, but I must confess, looking at Nthando today, it's far exceeded what we thought it would be, and we are so happy. I was just talking to Nthando this morning and saying, the guy that walked in versus the guy that's walking out, you see the change. I mean, not just the haircut, you see a man that's glowing. You see a man that's ready to get back out there.
All right, and before I let you go, I'm wondering, have we dealt with similar cases before, or was this the first one here?
It was the first. It was a complex case. I mean, what we initially thought was going to be theatre time of about 90 minutes ended up going on for about 4.5 hours. So it was quite complex, and nevertheless, we were quite confident. It wasn't the first, but we also do believe that it's important to give back to our communities and community service initiatives, and I think that's one of the things that we also want to do.
All right, thank you so much for taking time. And there you have it, Nadeti. That's where we're going to leave it for now. A very happy Nthando, a very happy, leader of the hospital manager. So we also heard that there's going to be a farewell here from Nthando before he actually steps out. We also understand that his family is still on the way here to hospital before he is officially discharged and make his way home. It's back to you.
Faces passing by too fast to recognize, caught inside my mind. Don't pop me loose this time. In between the space paths made of time and place, silence gets so loud to strangers in the crowd. Walls are tumbling down, should stay but wanna run. Some
The urologist who performed surgery on a KwaZulu-Natal man who's been living with a rare condition says he's confident he will recover. 30-year-old Nthando Mholngo has had an excessive swelling of a testicle for over 6 years. Dr. Nicholas Nkosi visited Mholngo this morning to monitor his recovery after his operation yesterday. Newsroom Africa's Pilem Tembo has more.
So right now, we're just going to get a quick update from Dr. Nicholas Nkosi, who is a urologist that had been operating on Nthando Mholngo, just to get an update as to how things are, how is he feeling, what his observations are in particular. Doc, thank you so much for taking time. You are with us here on Newsroom Africa. If you could just paint a picture of us. You've observed him overnight. What have been your observations since the surgery was conducted?
The observation is that the patient is doing extremely well. He's quite happy and is much more relaxed. He's pain-free and is eating quite well and has recuperated quite well. Right now, he has been discharged back to the ward and is quite happy. The wound is clean and dry, and the drain is doing perfectly well, and there is no bleeding. And he's so happy. I could see he's smiling, and he's quite happy and satisfied by the entire operation as well.
So with regards to the recovery process, do you not have any concerns by the looks of things moving forward?
Moving forward from now, we anticipate 2 to 3 weeks of healing, and I don't foresee any problem whatsoever. Because looking at the wound as we have checked him today, I'm quite happy. The healing will be quite good. I anticipate that he should be back to the society and back to his normal duties like everybody else.
So once healing is done, he'll be able to walk, he will be able to even pursue the things that he had always hoped to pursue.
Yes, definitely. He will be back to normal life, both socially and he will get involved in any other relationship without any problems, and he will recuperate it quite well. I'm so happy that we managed as the entire hospital and the team to reach thus far.
All right, thank you so much, Doctor. And there you have it, just a quick update there with regards to Nthando Mholngo's condition. The doctor basically saying that he's extremely happy with his condition right now and that recovery can be expected over the period of the next few weeks. It's Pilam Tembu in Ladysmith.
Let's move to the story now. Nthando Mholngo has been discharged from hospital today after the successful surgery to treat his enlarged scrotum. He had lived with the condition, which exposed him to humiliation for a long 6 years now. Let's go to Durban in KZN, where our reporter Phila Mthembu has been following the story and joins us now. Phila, a lot of fanfare and a lot of excitement meeting news of this patient's release from hospital. What's the situation there?
Good afternoon to you, Nthando. As you can see, as you've already mentioned, there's so much excitement going on there. Nthando has just arrived home here in Inanda. Basically, there are community members here. We've got family members gathering here, just, dancing and welcoming him home since he left. So everybody is actually seeing him for the first time since, the surgery was done earlier this week. So these are the visuals coming through over there. I'm just going to try and navigate myself around here and just speak to some family members as well. But as you can see, community members are extremely joyful. They are embracing him, they are hugging him, and they are just very, very excited, to see him as this new person. Right now, I'm just going to bring in Nthando's sister to speak to us live here on camera. Her name is Nov2024. Ma'am Unjani, News from Africa. Ntthando, ungathi njengoba umbona okokuqala manje ephuma esibhedlela uzizwa unjani masumbona eseyilo muntu awuyena?
Ngaqale ngikusho nje ngiqale ngibingelele ku-South Africa yonke ngibingelele umakhelwane nosisi bami nefamily yasekhaya engakusho nje injabulo iyazehlela akukho okuningi engakusho ukujabula nje nokuba happy okukhulukazi nje kuba bushabane Nkosi yami anginamazwi for yena ngiyabonga.
Okay, all right, and actually a very beautiful sight to see right now. Nthando is actually standing now next to his sister. Nthando, welcome home. Firstly, you are here. What does it mean for you to be seeing everybody welcoming you in such a way and actually showing joy, today?
Yo, Phila, I don't know what to say, man. I'm overwhelmed. I've got an explosion of emotions, I'm emotional right now, and I would like to thank all the people of South Africa for praying for me, Hey, Phila, thank you very much. Everything. Thank you to Newsroom Africa. Thank you to everyone, to Dr. Nkosi. He's my hero. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much there. I'm just going to quickly bring in also a neighbor who is the one who actually spoke out about the condition that Nthando was living with. As we already know, Nthando does not have parents, but this is the man that actually stepped in. Ubab Shabani, you are live on Newsroom Africa. Okokuqala nje ngosizo lwakho wena umuntu wakhuluma indaba yaNthando kuqala waphuma wayocela usizo babshabane. Uzizwa unjani mawusumbona ekanje kodwa futhi ngicela ukuthi usichazele ukuthi yini into yakwenza ukuthi uyisukumele indaba yaNthando?
Ngicela ukubingelela kwi-Newsroom TV. Ngicela ukuyibonga kakhulu i-Newsroom TV. Ngisho igama lami nguTikwa kaShabane ohlala khona la eceleni kwaNthando la nje ngaphesheya. uNthando uwumfana omakhelwane. Ukhulele phambi kwami. Ukugula kwakhe ngikubonile kuqala. Ngiyibona impilo yakhe ishona phansi. Kwafika kumina. Lokho engikwenza akona okokuqala. Vele ngithethe ngibasiza abantu baningi kakhulu ngabala kushone ilanga. But engithanda ukuthi ngike kubonge uyena uNthando uqobo lwakhe ukuthi avume alithole usizo lo dokotela. Ngoba indlela beyihamba ibingekho ekutheni ikwazi ukuthi imsize. Ukuthi iqhamuka i-newsroom ikwazile ukuthi imsize. So ngicela ukuthi i-newsroom ngishayele ihlombe. Ngiyibonge kakhulu ukuthi basize nabanye abantu. Ngeke ngimkhohlwe udokotela okuyena othe uDr. Nkosi. Uyena okwazi ukuthi enze omkhulu umsebenzi ebambisene ne-newsroom. Nethululeni TV. Ngibonge nabo bonke abantu abafake isandla omzimba ukhala imali. Nobhaka uyifakile imali. Uyifakile imali kakhulu, close to 15,000 mhlawumbe imali ayifakile uBhaka. ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi siwenze lo msebenzi uze ube impumelelo kwi-transportation nakwezinye izinto. Ngibonge nomphakathi wase-Ladysmith okuwona ophume ngazo zonke izindlela nagenge yakwasasa lapha le-Ladysmith ikwazile ukufika ingubo njena ayigqokile zithengwe abantu base-Ladysmith. Abantu base-Ladysmith kwesikashabalala ngibabonga kakhulu nabo bawenzile nabo umsebenzi wabo ukumenzela i-farewell. Naku nathi lana kwasi-extension naku umgido-ke usukhona, so ngijabula kakhulu. Kodwa nje engikucelayo nakumphakathi nawo wonke umuntu othe wafaka isandla angayeki ukuthandaza, ngoba ayikho into ebaluleke njengomthandazo. Kunje umthandazo wabantu base-South Africa. Abantu base-South Africa ngiyabasalute, kodwa ngeke ngikushiye lokhu ekutheni umfana njengamanje umbuzo uthi uzokwenzani kusasa, ngoba impesheni abeseyihola izonqamuka. Kodwa-ke uyenzile inhlangano azokwazi ukusebenza ngakuyona, kuzoba i-Goodwill Academy ezokwazi ukusiza abantu abaphethe ilesifo samankwazi, ngoba kwifoni yakhe njengamanje wangikhuluma nawe nje more than 100 mhlawumbe abantu asebekhona asebecela usizo, bayasaba ukusho. Kodwa ngiyacabanga ukuthi i-newsroom izoyithatha lento ibeke to the next level ukuze abantu base-South Africa bakwazi ukuthi basizakale. Ngibonga kakhulu.
Siyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakubaba Shabane. And there you have it, Nthando, basically happiness all around, as you've already heard there. And, people just expressing gratitude, saying that they are so happy about the support that Nthando has been receiving from every single role player, everybody who contributed to this today. They are extremely grateful. I'm going to try also and find one of his friends. I think it would be interesting to actually speak to Nthando's friend, but they are currently not around. Okay, I'm just trying to find someone here. Okay, I've got Nthando's friend. If we could just get a few words from him. Siyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho la kwi-Newsroom Africa. Ngicela ukuthi ungiphe igama lakho nesibongo nanokuthi mawubona uNthando njengomngane wakhe for the first time nje bebuyile namhlanje uzizwa unjani?
Sanibonani, igama lami nguSamukelo Ngamthetho Sibongo. Ngijabule kakhulu ukuthi lento eyenzakalayo kade siphila nalo mjida phani naphezulu ngcono manje sekuyimpilo yakhe and yonke into sesokwazi ukuyenza nje manje ngendlela kade sifisa ukuyenza ngayo yabo yaphezulu.
All right, not so many words there, I guess because of the emotions. Look at these visuals over there in Nthando. Basically, also saying the same thing, saying that he is incredibly happy to see, the transformation, if you may call it, of Nthando Mholngo. So the celebrations are expected to continue, further from here. And everybody's just so gathered here to celebrate, this transformation, as well as what Nthando likes to say, the new Nthando.
Leave!